Welcome to the video lecture for Chapter R, Section 6. This is for College Algebra, MAC 1105, and my name is Jorge Gavillan. So the only objective for Section R6 is to divide polynomials using synthetic division. And so we're going to go ahead and hopefully we're going to go through how to divide polynomials using synthetic division. And I think synthetic division is a little easier than the long division, so hopefully you guys will think the same. So we're going to use synthetic division to find a quotient and the remainder when the polynomial 2x to the third plus 13x squared minus 64 is divided by x plus 3. So what we do is we write the dividend in descending orders of x, and then we're going to go ahead and copy the coefficients, remembering to insert a 0 for any missing powers of x. So let me go back here. So here you can see that we have an x to the third, x to the second power, and we're missing an x. So that's what we mean by when you write them in descending order, you can't skip anything. So there should be a 3, a 2, a 1, and then the 64 is actually 64 times x to the 0 power. And so you can see that this is our first row, and here's our to the third power, second power, first power, and then our 0 power, if you will. And then we're going to use this. Now, I do it a little differently when I do it in class, so that, I just want you to be aware of that. So we're going to insert the usual division symbol in synthetic division. The divisor is in the form of x minus c, and c is the number placed to the left of the division symbol. So here the divisor is x plus 3, which is the same thing as doing x minus negative 3. So we're going to go ahead and insert negative 3 to the left of the division symbol. Some students like to think of just solving for the variable. So if I were to solve for x, x will be negative 3. And so I go ahead and insert that value there. And then you always bring down the leading coefficient. So that's going to remain the same. And then the next step here that we're going to do is we're going to do negative 3 times 2, which is negative 6. And then we're just going to go ahead and perform this operation with the 13 and the negative 6, and we get 7. So we're going to repeat the process again. We're going to do negative 3 times 7. And oops, let me go back here because they didn't even finish it. So we're going to do negative 3 times 7. Negative 3 times 7 is negative 21. That's going to go here. And then the negative 21, we're going to perform that operation. That's going to go here. So we're going to do negative 3 times negative 21. And then we do that over here, we'll get positive 63. And of course, we'll get a negative 1 as the remainder. And that's where we ended up with this process right here, and the remainder is negative 1. Now, we do check it just by foiling. And that's the end of R6. Thank you.